Hello, greetings, wonderful viewers, wherever you are. This is Atlantic TV, the home of TV revolution. As always, we're located in the little smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia, that we love so much. And of course, why not? We call everybody to come. I mean, tourists, you're welcome. Come, it's it's cold out there in the west, so come and enjoy our beaches and yeah, the Gambian hospitality, the smiling coast hospitality. Thanks to GT board and the chairman, of course, the director general Abu Bakar, my good friend. Thank you for marketing Gambia as the destination. Salute. So come visit, man. You're most welcome. And of course, we are lucky enough that our studios is also located in the West Coast region side of Gambia, here in Faratu, West Coast region, Combo South. My name is Bakary, Manneh, fondly called Big Sam, the host of the program called Exclusive Interview. Like I said, exclusive interview comes right here on Atlantic TV, and then we talk about people, let them talk about their stories. We invite individuals of all walks of life, association, for people to know. And I'm honored again today to host the Gambia, the University of the Gambia. Well, we were here the last time, of course, with the student union that have the trade fair. Again, it's a trade fair, but this time a different component. Also, we have some council members among them, but this is the University of the Gambia Debate Association. And of course, they're also coming up with a big program. Well, it's going to be a couple of 3 days time, or it's going to be a 3 days period, which is going to be another trade fair at the GCCI Trade Fair ground after the completion and the successful event that was staged by the student union that went from Thursday to Sunday. This time we'll be having it on Friday to Sunday, but I have the guys here to talk more about it. With me in the studio, of course, the guests are Modou Samba, a council member on my left here, who is also served as the chairman of the debate association, and we have Kutubo Mbye, the deputy IPRO, on my right hand side, who is also from the debate association. Gentlemen, welcome to the program. But first, chairman, welcome to the exclusive interview on Atlantic TV.
Yeah, good afternoon to you all, and thank you to Atlantic TV for giving us this opportunity. We really appreciate it. And I am Modou Samba, the honorary member of the 14th Executive Council of the University of the Gambia Debate Association. I'm also the chairman of the coming trade fair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And yes, IPRO, Kutubo, welcome to
Exactly. Thank you very much. As you rightly mentioned, my name is Kutubo Mbye, and I'm the Deputy Information and Communications Minister of the University of the Gambia Debate Association. And we're very, very grateful for this opportunity to just give more visibility and more eyes on our event that is coming up. So thank you very much, Mixam.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And I need to clarify that he is the chairman of the trade fair.
Yes.
But it's a council member of the well, that is noted. Yes, here we have them, the high educational institute in the Gambia, the University of the Gambia. We are proud of so much. Yes, let's start with the chairman. This is going to be, I mean, a double question for all of you. But first, let's start with you. Give us the overview of the University of the Gambia Debate Association. How does it come? A little bit on that.
Yeah, thank you so much. So the University of the Gambia Debate Association is a sub-association in the UTG. It is also responsible for organizing debate, public speaking, and also research in the University of the Gambia. It's a sub-association under the University of the Gambia, and also every student of the University of the Gambia by default is a member of the UTG DA. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Samba. And of course, yes, let's go to IPR. These are the people that have the information. Huh?
Exactly.
So now I wanted to relate the information to our listeners and audience out there. The debate association, how does it come out? So a little bit touch on that.
So the University of the Gambia Debate Association, I think this is the 14th Executive Council. 17th, sorry, it's the 17th Executive Council, and that's how I know every year the 14th. Sorry, I'm mixing the numbers. This is the 14th Executive Council, which shows that it has been in the University of the Gambia for 14 years. This is the 14th year, and primarily our focus is debate and public speaking and all matters related to something like that. We conduct debates such as in the high school, tertiary institutions, and research, just as you said, and public speaking as well, But now, with every year, as we grow bigger and bigger and we have more experience, we connect more with partners, we just connect and gain more experience. That is how we are expanding to now. We are now doing a trade fair, and now this 3.0, which shows that this is the third time we are doing it, and the second time we are doing it at the same location, because we did it last year. The first ever to do it from the university generally from the University of the Gambia to ever do a trade fair was at the GCI Trade Fair Center back in 2024, and we're here to do it again. And that just shows that each year the debate association is just trying to up the scales, just trying to make sure that we reach a bigger audience, we have more visibility, to make sure that the next council that comes, the opportunities that are exposed to them is much more than what the previous council left behind. So I think, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, we'll talk more about the debate. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Chairman, let's when you talk about the debate association of the university, what are your mandates or responsibilities?
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, our mandates and responsibility is organizing debate within the University of the Gambia, and we always do that, or we call it the VCNC tournament, where we organize a debate between the 9 schools of the University of the Gambia, and also we also organize inter-tertiary debates. Those debates are between schools within the tertiary, and also we also organize high school debates for high school students. We travel to the provinces. We organize debates from the provinces, and people that qualified for the finals will travel from the provinces to come to the combos here for the final. And that is the main reason why we are even organizing this trade fair, because during these tournaments we incur so much cost that we have to organize a trade fair so that we can have funds to carry on our activities. So that is the main reason why we came with this trade fair. Yeah.
Okay, and some of these responsibilities have been discussed from the, like I said, from the high echelon in the university, like the student union, or these are something that it's been discussed by the responsibilities.
Yeah, the students' union is the top body. It's the top body of the all sub associations are under the student union.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. All sub associations are overseen by the students' union.
Okay.
Yeah. So they are the higher body, but we also have our responsibilities as the debate association. As I mentioned earlier, we are a sub association that is under the students' union.
Like we have the other sub associations.
So like we have the other sub associations. The difference between the DA and the other sub associations are the other sub associations are sub associations of schools. Okay. Like we have Ecomansa and SUSA and NSA and Unigamsa. All those are sub associations under specific school. Understand? But the University of the Gambia Debate Association comprises of all students within the University of the Gambia.
Okay, so it's a bit broader.
Yes.
It's a bit broader. Broader than the I know the most important one is the finance department, which you all we have some sponsors coming from them because they always want to, and that's true. They have the money, right?
Exactly.
So I think that was a little bit on the mandate also as the IPRO.
Exactly. Just as
any information related to it.
Right. Just as you said, we're responsible for all debate-related matters of the University of the Gambia and outside. And I think just to shed more light on that, I myself was a benefactor of the VCNC, which is the Vice Chancellor's National Debate Championship. The winners get a fully funded scholarship, and that is when I competed in 2022, and I won in the high school level. And that is the same benefits that people who also win in the tertiary institutions also get. So that shows that the amount of value that the university in general attaches to the debate association, because we understand that public speaking and just speaking, communication in general is very, very important, because this is a communications company. It shows that communication is very, very important, and this basically branding the university. And I think when we talk about the university, the debate association, it plays a very, very major role in that, in just branding the university and making sure we are at the forefront of development, especially when it comes to communications-wise, debate-wise, and public speaking. And I think that is what the debate association has championed.
Yeah, and I think it's big because, like the chairman said, it includes every sector in the university.
Yes.
So that shows the importance and how it is. And I also think it's very important because when employers want some employees, the clique will come. University student, do you have anybody that graduated? And I think the act of public speaking, etc. Some of them will find themselves in the PR section of some companies and here and there. So, and then at the marketing side that you have to, and then good public speaking. And some of them will divert, go to the political field. Well, anyway, due respect to the politicians, but sometimes send a very barina. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you guys are too much. Anyway, and especially we have this election period approaching. Well, peace is what we need in the Gambia. Huh? To you people, especially you guys that go out there to send a message, you politicians, you want to be one, right? Okay, away from that, I have to come back to you.
Okay.
How comes the trade fair, I mean the history of the debate association trade fair, trickle down to what we are about to witness? Give us a little bit breakdown.
I think every year we're just trying to make it bigger and bigger, because the first time we did, we had to do it at the law faculty and the venue was not big, so was the turnout, but that was the scale that we were doing it at. And the following year, which was in 2024, we became the first association in the university to ever do it, even before the students' union. So now we are trying to do it. We are trying to have more partners, because when you look at last year, the visibility exercise wasn't as huge as this. We did not do any TV shows like we are doing now. That just shows that every year we're just trying to up the skills. We are trying to have more partners. We are trying to bring more eyes on us. We are trying to just, because not only providing a platform for entrepreneurs to come and show their products, sell food, just exchange ideas and network. We're also platforming artists as well, because that the entertainment part is also very, very important. Sure. But you realize year by year with the number of artists that we bring, to just give them a platform, both upcoming and those that are already at their peak, it shows that the event is bigger than the debate association, because primarily at the core of the debate association it's debate, but the only reason we are able to take it to this level until we are now able to conduct a mega trade fair, that shows that how much energy and work goes into the debate association year by year, and we're just very big on making sure it just keeps on going.
So we are talking about the third edition coming up?
Yes.
So we have two already?
We had two.
How would you gauge the success of the two?
I think the success of the two is only why we are able to do a third one. If the first one wasn't successful, there wouldn't be a second one or a third one. So just as I said, yeah, it shows that every year we just keep on going, and hopefully next year is going to be bigger than this.
Mr. Chairman, what would you add on that? A little bit history of the UTG debate and trade fair.
Yeah, okay. As my colleague mentioned, this is the third time we are having this trade fair. The first time we did it at the law faculty, and also it was just organized for students of the University of the Gambia within, you understand? So the next time we did it was at the GCCI trade fair. We understand that GCCI are the only ones that organize trade fair in this country. So having the idea of organizing a trade fair in the GCCI ground, I think that was a huge innovation from the UTG Debate Association. So so many people thought that it would not be possible, but the previous council explored the opportunities they have, and it was one of the best trade fairs that a sub-association can stage. So when we also come into council, we see that it is deemed necessary for us to continue the trademark that the subsequent council, the previous council left. So we see that it is important for us to have the trade fair again. So as he mentioned, in this year's trade fair, we are doing it, it's not only the University of the Gambia, but also we have other stakeholders like IWA, like GTTI, MDI, USET, and Subdeco. So we have all these people in this trade fair. They are all our partners. They also have their students buy stalls from us. They also helping us in the visibility aspect. So as he mentioned, this time we are doing it bigger than the last year and the year before last. Yes, and we expecting to have more vendors, and we are urging people to come and participate in the trade fair so that they would help us have a successful trade fair.
Yeah, like I said, you watching Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution, and this is exclusive interview. As I alluded earlier, we're here with the UTG Debate Association, and a very good point there from the chairman. But like I said, let me come back to you, Chairman. As the chairman of the trade fair, and you said it's the first time, right? You guys bringing in chairman. Can you tell us everything about this trade fair? I mean, the closing, when are you starting, how many days, and would there be entertainment like in the evenings? Anything that we need to know?
Yes, thank you so much, Sam, for that question. So, as mentioned earlier, as the chairman, so what we intend to do this year with the trade fair, we are going to have a 3 day trade fair, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That will be from on the 5th to on the 7th. So right now we are having vendors that registered with us with normal kitchen, normal stalls and inbuilt kitchens also. So we are expecting a lot of vendors that will be coming there to sell their products. But again, regarding the entertainment, yes, of course, we are going to bring Gambia's most finest artists for the trade fair. So we have people, artists like Attack, we have Hussein Dada, we have Mols, we have Miss Jobis, and a lot of artists that we will intend to bring for our participants. Yes, so as I mentioned earlier, this year the trade fair is coming with a difference. You understand? So as I mentioned, the people that we are collaborating with, aside from that also GCCI are helping us so that we would have a very successful trade fair, and also they promise to give us the best trade fair as far as the trade fair is concerned. Yes.
We'll come to the IPRO for more in-depth of it.
Right.
But the starting time and also starting and closing. Yes. And do you, okay? Let's first clear that.
Yeah, the starting time it's like 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. We will be there from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. Yes, so vendors will be there as early as possible. The organizing committee members, we will also be there as early as possible, so that we will have a smooth trade fair. So what we will urge everyone is that you would let them come in their large numbers and support the UTG DA, but the time we will always be there from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning.
Let's go to Kutubo, the IPRO, and that's your job.
Right.
And Gambia is watching, the world is watching. Give us everything about this year, the trade fair, what has been built, the time, and the entertainment sector, and anything that we need to know after the IPRO.
So let's start with the entertainment.
Okay.
Just like I said, we are platforming artists as well. So we have, just like you said, we have Attack coming, we have Senda, and ST. If you're watching this, we've been trying to get you to come to our trade fair. Please come. if you come across this, please come to our trade fair. We have all of those. We have Miss Jobis, we have Uche as well, because we understand that if people are gonna come, they are also going to expect some form of entertainment, and we are keeping that in mind. That is why we have a lineup of artists to come and entertain them the whole 3 days that they plan to attend. So moving on from the logistics as well, we have stalls that are provided and inbuilt kitchens. So the difference is that the inbuilt kitchen has other amenities like you can get a fridge where you can keep your stuff, and it has a store at the back. So yes, because the difference in pricing as well.
Okay.
Because it's like you are in a kitchen compared to a stall. A stall can move around to places, but a kitchen cannot. And some vendors would prefer having all of their stuff in one place.
Okay.
And we're also providing that for them. And we also understand that since it's going to go into late hours of the morning to midnight, it's not very safe. That's why we are also collaborating with the PIU to make sure that they are also on ground to provide for safekeeping, to make sure people don't go in there with weapons, because even though you are planning to go to have fun, maybe another person's idea of what fun is may be different. So we are trying to make sure that when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. That is why we're trying to make sure the PIU is there to make sure it's safe for everyone, because we're not only making it a trade fair for gender sensitive people, we are making it open to anyone. So if we are doing that, there's obviously people that are going to be vulnerable to attacks, to assault. That is why we're making sure that the PIU is there for security for the whole three days that it's happening, between all the time that people are going to be there. Sorry. So moving on from that, another thing we also have is, I think that's all. That's all for now.
That's all for now. Okay, that's we have the entertainment, we have and it's the 3 days period from Friday right down to Sunday.
Yes.
And in fact, I think that's a good time in the weekend.
Exactly.
Yes, you want to say something?
Yes, and for the entertainment aspect, I think the IPR will forget about that. We will be having a Samba.
Oh yes,
This time, as I told you, we want to bring different things.
So we don't want like a sabar, huh?
So this time we are bringing a sabar for because some of our members are requesting for it. So we will bring sabar, inshallah.
So sabar is coming, huh? So you know how it is, that is traditional. IPR, the whole 3 days will be, I mean, buying and selling and entertainment here and there. So as the gate is open, I mean, people just do. I mean,
exactly.
what ask.
Well, but there's a ticket also.
Okay, I was coming to that. Give us that. That's why I told you, IPR, give us all the information.
Exactly. So there's a ticket which is $100 is to get in. So the $100 is per day. When you get $100 today, just for that period of time that you are there, with a stamp also for identification purposes. So we're coming back there. Just as you also mentioned, we are not only doing it as the debate association. We are collaborating with other tertiary institutions as well, because we are understanding that trade fair is becoming a culture in the Gambia where people love to attend events like that. We're not only restricting it to University of the Gambia alone. We are collaborating with Subdeco, with Iowa, with the Gambia College, with GTTI, and with USAT as well, to make sure that all tertiary institutions anywhere can not only attend, but they can also buy stalls, just as the University of the Gambia students would, and to not make it only a University of the Gambia trade fair, but a trade fair where tertiary institutions and the general public can all come and attend also. So we're also very focused on that, because more than buying and selling, we're also very big on collaborating and networking in partners to make sure anytime we plan to do it next year, any issues that we may face this year would not also happen next year. So we're trying to do that.
But I think the partnership is the key. It's like networking. I mean, that's very easy. It's easier. If I can bring this, you also can bring this, and then life goes on freely. But I just want you to delve a little bit on what kind of collaboration normally do people that study trade fair got with the GCCI? Do you have some kind of collabo you do, or there's some kind of help that they give, or what actually happens between? Or let's say for you as an example, the UTG debate, what happens between you and GCC?
Yeah, so as we know, GCCI is here to help the Gambian citizens. It's an institution that is here to promote entrepreneurship. You understand? So the previous council had a policy regarding entrepreneurship. So when they reach out to GCCI to collaborate with them to have a trade fair, GCCI opened their doors for them. So they came in and see that they can collaborate with them. They signed an MOU with them. So last year it was easy, and also the debate association also generated a lot of revenue from it, which helped them to sponsor their activities as a council. So GCCI, their doors are always open for Gambians. Yes, I can say that. They're always open for Gambians, because we will be having, as we see, our student union also had a trade fair with them. So it means that they are not only collaborating with the UTGDA. So it means that any other institution or group or association can collaborate with GCCI. So we had an MOU with them last year, and this year also when we went back there, they see that it was necessary for them to collaborate with us, because when we gave them our report on how we spend our revenue, they see that it was necessary to have a trade fair with them again, so that we can sponsor our activities with this council. So they are always open for collaborations, and they really help. To the extent that they do a training for our vendors and also certify them. You understand? So they give them training. They give them trainings and also certify them on how to do businesses. You understand? So they really help. GCCI really help.
On that, the collaboration is important. Networking is important.
Especially
with GCCI. What do you want to add?
So what I would want to add on to that, just like with the certification and training, because when you think of business, people, especially in the Gambia, they think of it as a way out for people who could not make it in school. But you realize most of these vendors that are buying stores and in-built kitchens are students as well. So we're trying to breach that gap of clearing the notion that having a business, it does not go well with going to school, because a lot of our vendors are our own classmates, people that you see in school campuses, people that go to the college or Iowa or USAT. So that is what we are trying to, that is the gap we are trying to breach, to make sure that business and entrepreneurship is as championed as sitting in the classroom. So we're very big on that, and GCCI is the perfect partner to aim for something like that, because they have the venue for it at their grounds. They have a venue that is big enough, safe enough to sustain that amount of people on a daily basis, and that could recover for any damages that may be done within the three-day period. So yeah, GCCI is, in my opinion, and I think the council members will also agree, that they're the best partner for something like this.
Well, when we come to the TV already, that means we have a important message regarding to what we do. So, what is the message that you are sending to our audience, our viewers, regarding this trade fair? What is the most important message you want to?
Yes, regarding the trade fair, I would say that the integration part of it, you understand, like as I mentioned, in the University of the Gambia, we have different schools, you understand, so we have students that are buying stalls from these different schools. So imagine bringing all those people together and inviting their friends to come to the trade fair. That will promote integration and collaboration among students of the University of the Gambia. Yes, and also, this is a contribution to national development. As we all know, entrepreneurship, it's giving us options, other options, that if you cannot sit in the office, you can also have your own business. And as we all know, we have so many successful entrepreneurs in this country that we look up to. So, and also the University of the Gambia Debate Association playing their part in organizing debates for high school, tertiary institutions, and also the University of the Gambia. And as I mentioned earlier, we use the revenue we gain from this trade fair to support our activities. So to the Gambian people, anyone that come to the trade fair, anything you buy, it means that you are contributing to national development. So because the University of the Gambia Debate Association, these are students of the University of the Gambia, and they are Gambians as well. You understand? So we have people that are contributing to national development. So I would I'm inviting as the chairman, I'm inviting each and everyone that is watching this program, please promote our trade fair. The more participants we have is the more revenue we are going to collect. So the more revenue we have also is the more activities that we can carry out as a council. So I would urge each and every Gambian to come and grace this occasion. Yes, thank you.
Wonderful one from Chairman. IPRO, you know you own that. Yeah. So I give you that that version. What? Because we came here to give audience and viewers, everybody, the information regarding that. What's the most important message you want to send across?
I think the most important message that we are trying to send across is partnership, and how important it is to come together once we all have a purpose. And in this case, the purpose is entrepreneurship. Just as you said, we're not only trying to show people that you can be in the class, or if that does not work out for you, you can open a business. And what we are also trying to put to them is that you can also do both. That there's the option of choosing either of them, and the option of choosing to do all of them at the same time. So we are trying to show people, and just as you said, once the revenue is gained, it's technically going back to people, because we have the regional tours of conducting debates and public speaking competitions, because we realize that things like that are not as done in the regional areas in other places apart from the Greater Banjul and West Coast region. And that is what the Debate Association is trying to put forward to people, that regardless of where you are, your geographical location is not going to be a barrier, at least not on our side, to make sure that we reach everyone everywhere, and make sure that it gets to them.
Fantastic. Very good one. And I think this is something that we all need to go. The trade fair organized by the Debate Association of the University of the Gambia kick-started on Friday the 5th and ends on Sunday the 7th at GCCI ground in Bijilo. And of course, starting time, like they said, is from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. So I think within that period of time you can go. I know people, Gambian people, and in fact this is not only Gambia, it's for everybody. Visitors, you are also invited to test the locals and anything that storage is in here. So I mean, you are all, wherever you come from, in the four corners of the, or in all the corners of the globe, you can come in, and then also and then that also will boost your, I mean, it will give you some kind of excursion and some I mean, like buying and selling, marketing, shopping, So I think that especially those that love shopping, they can also come to the fair and get the best out of it. Well, we are running out of time, but IPR, what would be your final message to our listeners out there?
My final message will be ST, if you are seeing this, please come to our trade fair. But more importantly, we're just encouraging everyone to show up in their large numbers to the trade fair, because you look at it, these are people that they are your friends who are taking an opportunity and venture into business, and without the right amount of support, they might feel discouraged. And our part as DA is to provide a platform for people to. Our role as DA is to provide a platform provide a platform for both the vendors, for the artists as well, and the general public. And the role of the general public is to follow up with that platform by showing up in their large numbers. So I think that is my last message. I would encourage everyone to show up between the 5th to the 7th December to have a fantastic time.
Wow, that's good. Thank you so much. Of course, the IPRO, Deputy IPRO, Kutubo, Mbye. Yes, Mr. Chairman, yes. Samba, what will be the final for today?
Yes, I would take this opportunity to thank the Atlantic TV to give us the opportunity to come here to talk to the Gambians and anyone outside the Gambia. Yeah, so as he mentioned, we are urging each and every Gambian to make sure you come and patronize us in our trade fair. Come in your large numbers, tell a friend to tell a friend. So the numbers really matters, and we need participants to come and attend this trade fair. As I mentioned earlier, not to repeat what I have already said, but this is a very important program for us as UTG DA. And as Kutubo mentioned, and as the chairman, I think we need ST. We try reaching out to him, but still it is difficult to have him. But I know ST is someone that really always helped, always in trying to help Gambians. And I know if our information reaches to him, he will try our best to see how he can help us. Yes, but thank you, Big Sam, and also thank you to the team. And also, I will not be fair if I don't thank my team. The organizing committee, as we are speaking here right now, they're on the ground trying to make sure that we have the best trade fair. I cannot thank them, but we are going to do this together, inshallah. But Gambia dal, we get ñaan ku nekk dal mu try mu ñëw ci trade fair.
Albena, huh?
Yeah, albena na mo bena. Yimbe fo onon fo arong dal.
Well, that is it. I think I have to add my voice here. Dindima, ST, you're Kebamal and Big Sam, so they really need you. So, Bricks Boy, manager, anyway, please try to link with these people. And this is Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They need you. Get in touch with the organizing committee. Saluto Ema, please try to talk to these people. Huh? Okay, well, that does it for the exclusive interview today. Big thanks to Amadou Oba. I think he's the minister of
I will not
information minister.
He's really supporting us.
Okay.
Over. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
For giving us this opportunity, and he's even trying to get us other TVs that we can go there. He's really trying for us.
Thank you. Thank you, boy. Besides, that's your job. Keep doing it, huh? Okay. All right, there you go, and that ends the exclusive interview with the University of the Gambia Debate Association. They call it DA on their trade fair coming up this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is on the 5th of December to the 7th of December at the GCC ground in Bijilo. I mean, gates are open from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. with entertainment. You can go and do your shopping out there. Well, thank you very much. Before we go, thanks to my studio camera assistant, Aliu Badra Saja, Tima Lawato. Big thanks to Edward Nuhabaji, my favorite cameraman. On that note, from me, Big Sam, thanks so much for watching. Bye.